I'm still getting used to doing this. What's up, everybody? What's up? Do I have volume? Do I have a mic? I don't know if I do or don't. I don't know if I do or don't. What's up, Coffee First? What's up, Kentucky Survival? What's up, Lurkers? So I thought that I would come on today because we're getting ready for like this polar blast. Are y'all ready for the polar blast? It's, if you're in a state that it's going to get cold, it's going to be it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Here in Colorado, they're calling for like really, really cold weather. Right now, it's like still nice. It's like, I think it's like in the 50s, 60s. What's up, Kentucky Survival? What's up, bro? What's up, Coffee First? What's up, everyone? So I had some time today. I thought I'd come on. I just got done working out, going out for breakfast, going to pick up some weather stripping. I need to put some more weather stripping around my back door. That's where the mice were coming in. I had probably 20 mice in this house. Yeah, it wasn't very nice. What's up, Rachel? Rachel, I'm getting ready. I'm on the countdown. 14 days. I'll be setting in the nice weather. What's up, Josh? But right now, I'm stuck right here in good old Colorado with this hellacious cold coming in. So I wanna bring these up for Prepping 101 for the people that may not know what to do. There's some tips to start with. I'm gonna be putting up some more tips on the board. I'm trying to get them off my face here. There we go. So definitely insulation. Definitely the temperatures are gonna drop, and when they drop, everybody's gonna know it. Rachel, good to see you too. I am like, right now I'm focused on staying warm. This little house has a weird heater, but the heater like will blow you out of the gosh dang place. It's that good. But I think that a lot of people don't take the time to get their car ready. I did that this morning when I went to get breakfast. I went and filled up the tank. I put a thing of heat in it. You can use heat or you can use seafoam. Seafoam's good too. How many of you are getting ready for the damn cold, cold, cold? You got your Echo Delta Max solar generator firewood. You sound like the Red Ryder BB gun shit, KY. But, like people don't think about like, are your tires good? Are your tires inflated? Do you have a decent battery? I start with car because I'm still going to have to get out there and work in this cold. So I definitely want my car to be in good shape. I just got it serviced, just got an oil change. No, I didn't do it. I was being lazy. Actually, I cannot find some tools, and I'm a little irritated from the move because I can't find my freaking tools. And y'all know I'm a DeWalt nut. Yeah, I sold some of them at an auction, but I didn't sell my good shit, Nunya and KY. I didn't sell my good stuff. Is Nunya on here? KY's on here. Josh is on here. Oh, Nunya's on here. What's up, Jake? So I did not sell that portable battery charger, that DeWalt one. I mean, that sucker is worth like $150, but I can't find it for the life of me. So if you're going to be in this cold, people always go, well, maybe I'm not going to turn on my water, right? I'm not going to turn it on. I'm not going to let it drip because I don't want to pay the water bill. Well, would you rather pay a huge plumbing bill? That's one thing. The chat is doubled. I can't read it. Son of a gun, Coffee First. Hold on, let's see if we can shrink the chat down here. Hold on. Is that better? My guy, quit bitching. Is that better? I don't know. Stop bitching and stop complaining and moaning. George Mitchell, you're an a-hole. I just want you to know you're an a-hole. And anybody else in the chat that's an a-hole, I just want to let you know you're possibly an a-hole. But, the drafts under the doors in this house and around the windows are really, really bad. So that's another thing I'm addressing today. I did not feel like going shopping, so I'm letting Wally World do that stuff for me, stepping in it. What's up? What's up? So I'm getting ready for this really, really cold blast. What they're saying, right? What they're saying, let me tell you right now it's 45 degrees. It's beautiful in Colorado. We expect snow in the next 48 hours, but shit, somebody. Saturday, 19 degrees high, -1 low. Sunday, 19 high, -2. And Monday, 13 with -9. So I definitely want to be on point to make sure that, one, that the house doesn't freeze up, and two, that me and Trooper don't freeze up, right? I don't want either one of those things to occur. But I thought maybe some of these tips would help everybody. Hello, Gialoli, Bambicki. Hello, Praflin. Stepping in it. You have 14 goats. Do this next week to have babies. Oh, shit. And y'all won't believe this. The guy that I bought the cabin from originally, so I'm going to share this. I've been missing the Ozarks. I'm going to say that. I love my job, but I found a really cool property in the Ozarks. So I may be moving back to the Ozarks here in the next couple of years. I am working out the details right now to purchase it. It's only 2 acres, but it's in the middle of the forest. I've never thought that I would miss I never thought I would miss the solitude of that cabin, but then everybody else was like, wait 6 months. Maybe I should have listened to some of y'all, but everybody has to find their own way. I love my job. I love my career. It is actually very, very, it's right at it's further south. It's at the Arkansas, Missouri line. It's actually on the Arkansas side in the Harding area. There's a lake real close. There's a river real close. The cool thing is if I purchase it now, I have 2 years to work on it. I could go back and forth and work on it. Tin loves it. I already showed it to her. It has a well. It has electric. It has 3 outbuildings. It has an older camper that sits in the front that they redid, and they took it and they reconstructed the camper into a room, so it's like a front porch. I have to admit, maybe I shouldn't have left. I do. I have to admit, maybe I shouldn't have left. But I also am just cherishing this time with my mom. I really am, and my family. And y'all, I just turned 59. I only got 3 years. I may only have 2 years and I'm retiring. With the way things are going and this new real estate thing I'm involved in, I may only have 2 years. So, yeah, no hauling water. And it's a cool property, Kentucky, because it's kind of an open floor plan. When you walk in, it does remind me of the old cabin. It does have a huge deck on it already. In the back, it has a huge lean-to. It has the other 2 outbuildings that are small, but they all look good. It was. And either way, stepping in it, I needed to leave the cabin. I wanted to leave the cabin. That was not a safe place for me anymore. You know what I mean? So I definitely wanted to share with the channel. I'll take you on the trip after I get back from the Philippines. I leave in 14 days. I'm flying via Tokyo, which is cool, and then coming back. Do I spend every day with my parents, enjoy every minute? Yeah. And I agree, Josh, you only have one mom, one dad. Me personally, I had 5 moms and one dad. But either way, hello, Maul. Hello, Maul. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Maul, to the chat. She's a really wonderful lady. But I'm looking for that. I don't know if it's 100% yet, but I will let you know. But 14 days, I'll be headed out to the Philippines, and I'm going to be doing some work there, not only on the property there that we have, but also I'm going to be renting a trike, and I'm filling it up with dog food, and I am going to be traveling to the beaches and some of the other places to feed some of these dogs. The dog thing in the Philippines has really got to me. There's over 12 million dogs without homes, strays in the Philippines. And the sad thing is they only have like 3-4 shelters throughout all the islands of the Philippines. And none of them are no-kill shelters. And so you see dogs that are maimed and hurt and everything else, and it's really sad to me. But back to the prepping a little bit. Back to the prepping a little bit. I wanted to tell you all what was going on in my life. But back to the prepping. Let me pull this other one up. Let me take this one down. Here we go. Take that one. There we go. Take this. Take it down a little bit. You know, people do not think about the things that they should be doing. And a lot of people, you know, hey, Linda, what's up? A lot of people don't think about the things that they should be doing with these kind of weather situations coming in, be it if they're man-made or not, right? The American consulate in 1958. And that's cool, Josh. That's really cool. Stepping in as a lady, Mull. But I want to talk about, you know, checking your coolant, checking your lights, getting a safety kit in your car, making sure that you have some water, a scraper. I still carry my get home bag in my car. But for you that don't, this may be the time to put a couple blankets, jackets, scarves, mittens, gloves, and also to remember about carbon monoxide. I've talked about this before on the channel. When a car they slide off the road and they're stuck, right? They're just stuck. They're stuck in the snow. They're stuck in whatever. That a lot of people have this inclination to turn on their car to stay warm. You know, okay, I can understand that. But if it's backed up against snow, or if you go off the road and you're stuck and and the snow is up against your tailpipe, you're going to end up with carbon monoxide poisoning, period. You can't smell it, you can't see it. You're going to pass out and or if you fall asleep, you're going to die. So it's very important that if you're going to use that method of turning your car on every once in a while, to make sure you go out and that tailpipe is not in the snow. Exactly, KY. Dig that tailpipe out, even if you're off the road in a snowbank. I know from personal experience, I hit black ice one time in my F-150 when I had my little farm in Nebraska. Went off the road. How, I did it, I don't know. God was watching me. Semi coming this way. I went in front of the semi, down the ditch, landed between two poles and at the tree line. When that kind of thing happens, it does shake you up. I don't care how good a driver you are or whatever. You're like, whoa. I didn't have one scratch on that truck. But to get it out of there was a pain in the ass. So, this is the time right now, if you're in the cold, go out to your car right now, today, before it hits us, and make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you have some water, some antifreeze, some duct tape. Make sure you have some of those things in your vehicle, extra gloves, mittens, some snack bars, whatever it may be. Snow chains, yeah. Snow chains are important, especially in this terrain that I'm in. You can't go up certain roads, KY, without snow chains. And this interstate out here where I live, there's a huge gate. And when we have these blasts of snow or solar blasts, they will close that gate. They'll close it off in Nebraska coming into Colorado because you just can't do it. You can't do it. So it's really important, folks, to get on point. Don't get stuck in the snow, and God forbid, don't end up in a really, really bad situation. That's super, super important. Carrying those tire chains, which I have on the list, and being careful when you're driving the car. I just had one of my coworkers come around the corner at work, went straight off and totaled their car. And to be out there at 2-3 in the morning with a car that's totaled is really sucks wind, right? The other thing is this one, checking the basics. And I think that's really important. Yeah. Definitely, KY. Have you been putting out any videos, KY, or what have you been doing? Huh? What's going on with you? I think that many times we just take these things for granted that everybody knows what to do, and people don't. And I think the scary thing is getting out there and getting stuck in that shit, and then figure out what's going on. What's up, Rudy? What's up, man? Having your get home bag is like really important. Carrying your get home bag 24/7 in your vehicle, even if it's a pain. Oh, I don't want to carry it, blah, blah, blah. I have a fire extinguisher. I have a lighter. Y'all know I'm fire crazy. Rudy, you should go check out my demo list. I did some cool demos when I was living out in the forest in a cabin. I was pretty much off grid for almost 4 years. Check it out. It's a fun list showing how to start a fire with a 9-volt battery, how to make water purification, all kinds of stuff. Bushcrafting. You haven't done anything in a couple months. You've been incognito. A lot of people have been, KY. But I think that it's really important also to think back about the stories I've told about hypothermia and how quickly a good day can turn into a shitty one when you're not prepared for some basic crap, right? So that's like really important. And one thing is, I know that I hated them when I was in the Navy, is the damn wool blankets, but I still have 2. One's in the car, one's in the house. Those wool blankets will really, really help. And remember the special we did on frostbite, your nose, your ears, your fingertips, y'all, you get stuck out in some bullshit like that, and it's not going to be a good situation. Also, if you have the opportunity to put your car into the garage, even if you don't do that a lot, like my garage door's wanky here at this new house, but I'm going to lift that sucker up and get the car in there because negative temperatures can really lead to some devastating bullshit. So it's better to be prepared than scared or worried or stressed out or go out there to get in the car because you have to and it not be able to work, So you went 5 days, no power, no heat? From Christmas to New Year's. Linda, shit. But I know you've been prepping a long time. You've been on this channel a long time, and you better say that you were prepared for that. Please tell me you were prepared for that. I still don't think that that generators are the answer to everything. I don't. And I think the main reason, folks, honestly, is that generators are great, except when the power goes out or they're really loud too. And that's the other thing. Hey, Tita Marie, generators are really loud. And if we're in an SHTF situation, the generators are going to run out of gas. I know, Royal Linus, Big Sis, well, I don't know where you're at. You'll probably come in here and dip in and watch this. What's up, Ron? But the generator's going to run out of gas. I like the little small solar generators, just like I have like right here. I have the solar light in my window, right there. And this thing has been great. Like, I really like this. I don't even know why I have a lamp because I don't use the lamp. And I use the lamp, as y'all can see, to hold the solar light. So it's decor, right? Yeah. And for the money, KY, I think the solar generator is a better bet. Anything solar. I'm actually taking 10 solar power bank for her cell phone. Because, as y'all know, when I was over there, we didn't have water, we didn't have electricity. And I think solar is just a great way to go, period. All right, Josh. He's going to the hospital to get his heart shocked. All right, bro. We definitely will lift him up in prayer. Everyone wish Tita Marie, who's in the chat right now, happy birthday. Hold on, here we go. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday, Tita Marie. She's having a birthday party tonight, but everybody wish her a happy birthday in the chat. Tita Marie, happy birthday. And many, many more. But I wanted to bring up some of those prepping tips. I really, really think that they're important. I think that sometimes we think everyone knows what to do in a bad situation or how to prepare for a solar blast, a polar freaking, it's going to be cold is what it's going to be. But T Long, where you been all my life, T Long? What's going on with you? But I think it's really, really important, y'all, if you're going to get out in this shit, is to be prepared. I mean, really be prepared. You can go back through the chat and see the list that I made. Well, I searched for it, but it's good enough. The other thing is check your coolant, check your battery, and check those tires. That's like really, really important to check those tires. I hope that everybody's having a great, great day. I'm not going to stay on here forever. I just came on to basically talk about what we could do to be better prepared people. Tita Marie, she's up in the chat. Of course, a dog is good for security. Another thing, Tita Marie, that I'll tell you about, say Tito leaves for a week or 2 weeks or a month or whatever, right? And even if you don't have a dog, I've told many single women this, and men, it's great. Get the biggest dog bowl you can, put it out there, put a couple dog toys in the yard, put up a beware of dog sign. A lot of times, perpetrators are going to look at that and go to another place, you know? I tell everyone this. If you're a single woman living by yourself, go to a thrift store, buy the biggest pair of cowboy boots that you can, and set them on your front porch. See, a lot of times I think perpetrators are looking, I know for a fact, actually, perpetrators look for an easy opportunity. So by them visually seeing something like that, they're going to go to the next house. They're not going to want to mess with somebody that's wearing a size 14, 15 boot, you know, because they might get the boot up their ass. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things to do with prepping. It's an insurance policy. It's a way to, it's not I'm prepping today and I'm not prepping tomorrow. It's truly a way of life. It really is. On your way home, you saw a car with a low, see? And George, you should have went and told him. You know, I got to tell you about George, y'all. George Mitchell has been on this channel and my other channel before I got taken down. He's always been a member. He's a great guy. He loves to give me shit. He loves to send me surprises in the mail. And for you that didn't see it, this is George's latest surprise to me. George, sometimes I don't know about you. 25 pounds you found works well for lowering your tires. George, I don't know about you. This one really didn't scare me because I knew something was coming from you. But I will show everybody George Mitchell being an a-hole like always. Okay, so you open the door and out comes the spider. George, you didn't get me with this one. You did not. You did not. I know you too well now, George, to fall for your bullshit. But it is a great little wood box. And it's my new phone stand. So I appreciate the gift, George. I hope everybody's prepping. I hope that you stay on point, that you continue to do the things that are important. As you all know, I am the 30-minute live streamer now. That's about all I go unless I'm really excited about something. I'm not excited about the inauguration. I think that we're going to have some kind of chaos happen because of the inauguration. And this country is in like a whirl of shit. You know, we have so many situations going on right now, and so many going on with China, and so many going on with BRICS, that we better get our asses in gear. We've said it for the last year. Time is short. Time is short. Things are going to start popping off, and when they do, you're not going to have the opportunity to get the things that you want. When BRICS fully aligns, and they are moving very swift and quick, but when BRICS aligns, and the American dollar is dumped, and it falls, when it fails, and we already see it. I mean, how many of you in the chat right now, every time you go to the grocery store, you're like, shit, I just got my electric bill here. It's just me and Trooper. And I'm like, whoa, man. And then the sewer here, living at this property, is out of control. $65 a month for sewage. And so many things are happening. Oh shit, my brother's in a fight. Oh shit. Oh shit. Maybe we won't go play pool tonight. But, so many things are happening. Is that when that narrow window of opportunity shuts on us, we're not going to have the opportunities to get the things that we really need or want. And I think that is happening, and it's going to happen very quickly. What's up? What's the dinner for today? So I think that it's really, really important is that we keep prepping, but that we get things in line. I've said it before, like all the gear, all those things are going to break down. All those things are going to be wiped out at the grocery store within a matter of a day. And that's the big reason why we prep. I'm not telling you, and I'm not going to ever tell you to do what I did at the cabin, to do what she did at the cabin, and stockpile a year's worth of food. I'm not going to tell you that, right? Because I think it's more important, one, to get out of the matrix, two, to get mentally and spiritually centered for the things that could happen. And we can run all kinds of scenarios, but it still does not mean that we're going to be prepared for the scenario when it's in our face. We've talked about intruders. Trust and believe wherever you live, anywhere in the world, when the collapse of the American dollar happens, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect me. I don't care if you're in England. I don't care if you're in Germany. I don't care if you're in India, wherever you're at. It's going to affect people around the world, especially the middle class. And the poor, when they see SNAP benefits and free cell phone and all those things pulled away from them, then you're going to have another mental breakdown of society around the world, because especially here in the United States, people are so used to the handouts. Someday those handouts are going to have to run out. And that's the truth. That they cannot, no country can continue to do the handouts that they're doing. Beware of the pit bull. George, you try to get me every year. You just can't do it every year. You got me last year. You did get me last year with the scorpion eggs. But now I can't figure out how to reset the damn thing. So I wanted to show 10, and I can't figure out how to do it. Stock about 3 months. Easier to move if you have to relocate. Going to be harder to protect the more you have. And KY, what I think that people, what they really don't realize is, even with the fires happening in California, people were out looting. People are out looting when they have the opportunity to get one step up on law enforcement or the community. And that's just how it is. And that's going to continue to occur. But you have to run it in a big scale. If North Korea and Russia align, which I honestly think is what's occurring, and then if we pull in some other countries like China or some other else into that mess, and they come to the United States front steps, we're in trouble. We have the weakest military we've had in decades. We have a food supply chain that's under attack left and right. Drop in the chat right now how much you're seeing a dozen eggs for. A lady at my work went to get an 18-pack of eggs here in Colorado is $14. So, those things are going to affect each one of us. If you think about it, back in the day, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, chicken and eggs were a way to feed our families a decent meal for a decent dollar. It's not the way it is anymore. Oh, okay, I'll try, George. I agree with you, Kentucky, 100%. 3 months supply is great. I think that it's more important to have the skills. Know how to forage in your local area. Know what kind of plants you can eat. Go back into my reboot list and look at the lost ways. I still think that instead of spraying those dandelions, don't spray them. Eat them. Dandelions are very nutritious. Not only that, learn the different trees in your area, because you can make bark. You can take the bark and make wheat. You can make bread. You can make tortillas really, really easy. $7 at Dollar General. T Long, what state are you in? Ohio? East Coast somewhere. Very cool. Your eggs are free because you got chicks. That's awesome that you're going to be a volunteer sheriff. That's really awesome. I will keep you all posted about the new place if I decide to go 100% and go ahead and get it now and start working on it over the next couple years. Oh, you're in Cali? Oh shit, I thought we were on the other coast. Light Seekers on the other coast, I'm pretty sure. I just really think, folks, that this term of the new President Trump, I think we're going to see some major things. And I'll tell you one big concern I have is the CBDC. It's still on the top of my list. The CBDC is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. 26 eggs cost me $12. Batgirl. Da 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 da. Nice to see you. $12. $5.99 a dozen. See, they're out of... Everything is off the chart crazy. It really is. Every time I turn around and I look at something, I bought... Today, the only thing that didn't shock me is I bought a bottle of heat, and it was like $3.50, which I was surprised because the price was low. But you go into a store anymore, and you drop $50 or $100, and you walk out with one bag full of shit. That's it. And I'm wondering how long the middle class can sustain and handle these kind of prices. Because it's getting to the point that, I don't go out much to eat or drink stuff anymore. One thing I do is twice a month, I go out for breakfast. And no matter what, I'm trying, I'll always renew my gym membership as long as I'm living here in Colorado. I'm playing basketball now. I'm lifting weights. And I just keep seeing the health benefits toward it. Plus, playing basketball, I miss it. That's how I am. And I think, T Long, thank God we've been prepping as long as we have, right? Because many of you have been prepping a long time. And we have been stockpiling batteries, flashlights, knife sharpeners, things like that. And putting our preps in line is really important. Like everybody, I've always said this, everybody's on a different journey when it comes to prepping, because it's not like, oh, tomorrow rush out and buy every freaking thing you've got to buy, because that'll be never ending. I think buying good quality things, and I know I made a mistake when I first started prepping after the break-in in Los Angeles, and it really got me in this prepper, like, you're not even safe in your own home, right? But I think that buying quality items, because I've screwed up before and bought something because I was like, oh, that's cool, but it wasn't the best of the line, it wasn't the shittiest of the line, but it was just mediocre, and it didn't last, and it broke down. Yeah, and I think a really good idea, T Long, I think a couple preps that I've really been stocking up on is one, I've been prepping like canned meat, some canned meat, like tuna, sardines, bagged chicken, like these packets of chicken, also some meat, different meat, but like I'm not going overboard on that anymore. Yeah, you threw out about $300 worth of canned food. Why? Why so much? Ah, Kentucky, smart. Smart choice, brother. That's very smart. Why did you throw away so much canned food? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Smash the thumbs, lazy A's. That's a really smart thing to do, Kentucky. Get to know some of those people in the police, fire, sheriffs, your city council, and things like that. Because one person couldn't eat it all. And that's why I'm saying, like T Long, I gave away, honestly, folks, I probably gave away $1,000 worth of food before I left the Ozarks. And carrying, everybody wants to always talk about canning food. I would rather freeze dry food or jerky meat, because those two things, one, they're going to last longer. Two, they're lighter, they're more compressed, and they're easier to carry. Carrying a glass jar with food in it, I brought cases and cases with me. But I'll tell you what, it was heavy, it was awkward, it was just a pain in the ass. And I think it's more important to get that light food, like, freeze-dried food, I like it. And jerky. If you jerky meat or jerky something like that, you're definitely going to be a step ahead and have meat for a long time. Yeah, that's a good point, KY. That is a great way to get connected to people. And not only that, if you're involved with the fire or the sheriff's department or EMS, or like I'm involved now with DOC, DJC, and the local police and sheriffs, it's also a great way to have insight about what's happening in the communities, what's happening in the state, and when the shit hits the fan, you'll definitely have resources to know. And you'll also, on the other hand, Kentucky, you'll probably have a good mag. Just saying. Yeah. I don't know. I'll try to have another live stream next week before I leave. But I will see y'all in Tokyo. I got the international calling set up on my phone. I have like a 2-hour layover, so I thought I'd come on for like 30 minutes and shoot the shit with you and show you the Tokyo, Japan airport, which would be kind of cool. And so that will be happening, I think, on the 31st. I'm leaving early that morning. I'll be into Tokyo that night and into Cebu. I go over the international date line, so I'll be in Cebu on the 1st, really the 31st my time, and your time. But I have some fun things I'm going to be doing in the Philippines. I'm trying to rent a trike for the day, and what I want to do is just stop and have the driver of the trike. First, I want to try to get him to let me drive it, which will be fun. But secondly, I want to just have him go up and down the highway and give people free rides that day, which I thought would be a lot of fun. Just, it's paid for. How much do you usually make a day? Okay, here. I'm riding with you. Let's go pick up people for free. Just to give people free transportation for the day from Mukbug to Ormic, which I thought would be fun. And then I'm going to load up a bunch of dog food in a trike and take it along the beaches and feed the dogs that are there that don't have homes, and there's a lot of them. I won't be far from Tachawakawa. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Who am I laying over? Kentucky. I'm very happy and very dedicated to one woman. I'm very happy and dedicated to one, and have been for a while now. And I got engaged in August. Knock it off. We have some fun things that we're going to be doing while I'm there, but mostly we're going to be living real life, staying at home, because one, it's Valentine's. So we have a special Valentine's weekend before I leave. And I'll be there through Valentine's. So I'll be there for like 17 days, I think. And then we also have some things planned around the house. I'm going to be working in the kitchen doing some work. Oh, I forgot you're preparing to visit to the Philippines again. Yeah. Yeah, not much longer, 3K, and I leave. Like 14 days. Yeah, I'm happy. Um, we have our K1 paperwork to fill out, our Cinemar to fill out, and some other things to fill out. Um, so hoping and praying that she'll be here this year. I wish, I so wish 3K, but I don't know how you ended up in Europe, probably your family, but shit, they make it hard. They make it difficult. The Cinemar we'll have while I'm there, we'll get that back, proving I'm not married and she's not married. And then the K1 though is like 4 to 7 months. And I'm not waiting 7 months to see her again. I already put in for time off again, so that I can go back. I would like to be able to travel with her to Manila. She has to go to a medical exam and an interview in Manila. So we're talking about me flying there and meeting her, but we haven't made up our minds yet about that. Interesting. You know, me and Pinball have been friends for a long time. I'll reach out to him and see if he has any tips, hints, or anything like that. I think it's just a matter of time, Kentucky. We're keeping the place in the Philippines. That's why I'm going to be working on the kitchen. I'm putting up new tile. I'm putting up a wall so she's protected at night, so she can actually go from the bedroom to the bathroom. She doesn't go out at night because it's just that wall not being there. So hopefully me and her brother-in-law will be doing that work and putting up that wall. If not, I'll be doing it. I really need someone taller than 10 to help me because she's not that tall. I don't think she can hold that stuff, that plywood up there for me to get it up there and attached. But so I want to get the kitchen done, and then I'm painting the back of the kitchen, and I'm putting up some tile where she cooks because she does cooking shows, and I want it to look nicer for her. Also, I have some surprises for her because it's Valentine's. So I'm super excited. I told her, George, that you said hello. Right now she's sleeping. It is 11 here, so it's like 1 in the morning there tomorrow. Yeah, 1 in the morning. One day ahead of us. I'll reach out to Pinball. Rare Bond, what's up, pal? Anyway, y'all, I said I was getting off 20 minutes ago, and I have it, but I need to. I got a few things to do before Tin wakes up, and I have to go on a Walmart run. I need to go get one more piece of weather stripping for around this front door because we're about to get blasted. Remember, if you didn't see them, I'll pop them up there one more time for y'all. You know, it's really important to get on point. It's important to be prepped up, and it's important to not get stuck out in the cold. Here's your opportunity because you might think it's not going to happen to you, but it will. If you're living in one of these states where this drenching cold's coming in, be ready. Get prepared now. Do those things that you need to do before the weekend because it's supposed to hit here. It's supposed to hit here like Saturday and in the negative temperatures. So think about the things, weatherproofing your door, let your water run. Don't worry about your bill. It's better to pay a little extra for water than it is for other things like replacing a whole line like I did out at the cabin. Here's another one. There's one for your car. Get out there, make sure your tires are inflated. Make sure that your battery's good. Make sure that you have blankets and stuff like that in your car. I would also recommend that you have a disposable small fire extinguisher just to be safe. Thank you, Tita Marie. God bless you. Happy birthday. 3K, thank you for being here. George, Kentucky Survival, Rare Bond, and all you lurkers, I just love you. Without the lurkers, we wouldn't have a show. The last one I want to show is this one. Check your tires. Check your battery. Check your coolant. And get a safety kit. Get your get-home bag. Get it put in your car now before it's too late. Okay? That's the main thing, before it's too late, folks. I want to say from here in Colorado to wherever you're at, big, huge prepper freaking hugs. Smack upside your head and whatever else you need. for the day. This is OTWP signing out. I got shit to do, and you better put your boots on the ground. Everybody, God bless. Until I see you again, my friends. Take care. Oh, let's play it out. Let's play it out. Whoa. Do the dang thing, everybody.